and welcome to the CTM NewsBreak, where we keep you up to date on what's happening right here in town. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel. An outpouring of support has ensured that a memorial play area will be built at the Friendship Park Playground at Roberts Field.
When we first kind of set the goal of reaching $145,000, I did not think that was possible. And really the community has rallied behind us in such incredible ways. And so we were able to actually raise $153,000 and surpassed our goal, which has allowed us to do some really customized and exciting projects, including the community build here at Tiny Tile Mosaics. And that will be customized benches in honor of Junie.
I had said, well, I'm a mosaic muralist and I have an experience with children and community projects.
And so we really had Junie in mind as we customized each, and Crystal did an incredible job with designing them.
Each panel is very different. One is a dragonfly theme, one is a garden, and we'll have the juniper, because Junie was named after juniper. This will be the color palette for the metamorphosis. You'll see the tree trunk with leaves and the blue background and greenery, and the butterfly will be purples and oranges and yellows.
There have been many suggestions on possible uses for the Koulas Farm property. Caroline Parlee says her plans for a working hayfield would reflect the town's history and benefit the community.
We've been farming here in Chelmsford since 1918. And we're really deeply invested in the community here. Putting in a hayfield there would be fairly simple.
Hay is really, really quiet, which is wonderful. We harvest it 2 to 3 times a year, which is a 3 to 4 day process, which only happens from like 10 o'clock to like max 4 o'clock. And so that's nice and quiet. We're not constantly out here. We're here 2 or 3 times a day during that period. For planting it, it only takes about a week. So when people don't want to butt up against farms, it's really a minimal, it's quieter than having a house built. It's quieter than having a neighbor. And even with a crop like hay, where we're supporting animals, frees up more space on my main farm for me to grow vegetables for the people of town. And it's really important for people's health and well-being to have fresh local food. A lot of people, I'd say, agree with that, because I have pretty good customers who come almost every day during the summer and get nice fresh blueberries and vegetables and stuff like that.
A local bus tour is highlighting the history reflected in area homes.
We know that Massachusetts was a treasure trove for colonial era buildings. So the whole idea is that we're going to go into various towns with a different theme, whether it be colonial or Victorian or mid-century modern, and keep highlighting what's around us. That's a one-of-a-kind experience. They were excited to learn about the histories behind buildings that they may pass all the time.
The house was built in 1771 as a tavern, the Red Lion Tavern, and the owners of it, the Hill brothers, went off, fought in the Revolutionary War, and during that time they won the war, came back and renamed the tavern the Liberty Tree Tavern. And so the original sign had the rampant lion representing the Queen, and having won the war, they painted it over with a Liberty Tree, naming it the Liberty Tree. And you can still see the bas relief of the lion shining through the tree. So there's a lot of symbolism to the sign.
We're very passionate about history and architecture in particular. They're better than anything else to really give us an idea of what our history was, how people lived. They connect us to the people that lived there in ways that you can't obtain through a book or other medium.
I'm Marcia.
I'm Beth.
And finally, a couple of grannies came for a visit to discover some of the best of Chelmsford.
We decided we were going to visit every city and town in Massachusetts because, hey, maybe we can't take off 3 months and travel across the country, but travel in Massachusetts is still travel.
Every city and town, there's 351 of them in Massachusetts. And so our goal is to visit and let people know our age, that whether you've got a walker or a cane or whatever, you can still go out and travel locally and see an awful lot.
Thanks for watching the CTM NewsBreak, brought to you by Chelmsford Telemedia. If you have news we can use, contact us at newsbreak@chelmsfordtv.org. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel.